Good afternoon. Hello, hello. Welcome in. I think the mic's working. Yes, it looks like it's working. Hello, Ashburn. How's it going? Baddock for the win. Yes, sir. We're not watching Baddock today, though. Oh, do I still have that as my title? My bad. Oh, that's from the last stream. I'm sorry, Ashburn. Oh, no. Hey, he got clickbaited. Let me fix that. Oh, no. Now, we're just, let me fix that. We're just gonna be doing some ranked attacks today. Some Legends League. My bad. I forgot to change. I change the thumbnail too while I'm at it. Baddock did win. They crushed that war. I haven't been paying attention to the wars. I haven't been paying attention to anything. I've been dealing with some shit. Let's see. I need to make a new folder with my live streaming thumbnails. Let me try to find one real quick, and then we'll get this party started. I need to make new ones. These ones are kind of... Let's put the Uwu Witch on. That's also kind of clickbaity. You know what? If people think I've got the Broom Witch, then... I guess... rip them. Oh, there's one more thing I forgot to do. Let me open up this so that we have the chat on stream. Alright, let's do it. I think everything's good to go. It's been a minute. It's been a little bit. How you doing, Jethro? Had to double check the clock when you said afternoon. I guess it's not quite there yet, huh? Oh, man. Alright, well, we successfully clickbaited in some viewers. Very nice. Oh, man, how we doing? So... good news is I finally have water. So... That's been the biggest reason I haven't been on here lately. We've been working on that. It's been a whole thing. The bad news is I don't have hot water, so we're waiting on getting that fixed now because my hot water tank froze and busted, so I gotta get that replaced. Replacement's on the way. I don't know when it'll be here, but we're getting there. We're getting back to normal, slowly but surely. Holy cow. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, but in any case, we got an event going on in Clash of Clans. I didn't miss it, thankfully. I was able to get back on. We got a Clan Castle cake. We might as well go ahead and grab that. We're going to be doing some hits. I'll probably just leave the other one. I already bought the stick horse and upgraded it. I just hopped on randomly and did that real quick. I just spent whatever ores I had. Am I running with stick horse? I have not touched it yet. I have not played the game much at all the last few days. I have been very busy. We can run it. Might as well see what it can do. Where did it go? Oh, it's the king right here. So I got it up to level 20 with the ores that I had. I might have to purchase some extra metals to get more starry ore. We'll see how far we get when I finish the track. So there's obviously more starry in the track, and then we'll be able to buy some. And then if I can't purchase all 8 of these, we'll get a little bit more metals out of the shop and finish purchasing it. And try to get that finished up. But sure, let's throw the stick horse on the king here. We're going to change all this up in that case. We're going to go with a phoenix. We're going to go, should we go giant gauntlet stick horse? I feel like the giant gauntlet is probably the best way to go to clear out some stuff. Give the king a bit more longevity. Or should we stick with the ball? So he's gonna have Phoenix regardless. Let's go Giant Gauntlet. We'll see how it does. So that means we need to give the Prince something else for a pet. Probably the owl, I guess. It's not really another good air pet. We need more air pets. We don't have a lot of good options. Alright. And we'll see how this does. So basically we're going to use the king to clear a corner. We'll probably go queen and siege barracks to clear another corner. And then dragons in between. Seems like a plan. See how it does in Legends. I haven't been doing Legends attacks. Like I said, I haven't been playing the game. So I'm definitely getting demoted this week. Let's see. Current league day, previous league day, yeah. What's my trophy count? 4552. Holy cow. The king on the back end? Maybe. But then I gotta figure out a different funnel. We can try it both ways. Why not? Alright, let's see. Well, this guy's got no crafted defense. Very nice. Let's see. Switch to a siege barracks. Because I like the king to clear out this compartment, so we're gonna go early king to start. Alright. Let's get the other side of the funnel going. Didn't really get what I was hoping for there. Not great, but okay. He's already dead. Unlucky. Where's my prince? I can't see him. Alright. Well, that was lucky. We'll try a back-end king after this. Oh, Teslas. That's cool. I don't think this one's gonna quite push through. Thing's dying. Rip. We tried. Hope this isn't a rerun. Why would it be a rerun? Hello, Matrix. Why would it be a rerun on my main channel? Come on now. Rika on a 60 stream streak. Holy cow. Welcome in, Rika. If you would have missed this, that'd have been very sad. I think everything's dead. Yeah, it's just the barbarian now. There we go. Well, it's a 77%. Not great. Also, I have 3 builders. I'm surprised it's only 3 builders that are available. Those 2 are just about done. So technically, we got 5 builders that we need to get busy. I want to get these wrapped up, and then after these 2 buildings here, I can fully focus on supercharges and crafted defense. I've already been working on crafted defense anyway. But I want to get these 2 things going, which we need a lot of elixir. Worry about that in a bit. Actually, we should have some here. And then, yeah, we'll get this upgrading again, and then we're going to start on these supercharges. Alright, let's try this again. Let's try a back-end king and see how that does. We can kind of split the queen and the siege barracks, I suppose, for the funnel. Actually, yeah. See if we can nail that sweeper. That would be great. Let's drop in the siege barracks first to get those troops rolling, so we can get that funnel set. Oh, dang it. I just barely missed that stupid sweeper. Oh, it's a bummer. Alright, here we go. Dragons in. Drop a little rage. Hello, Nagesh. Also, you were here at the start of the stream. I don't know if I said hello or not. I think I was... Oh, no, I was distracted. I was distracted because of my, my clickbaity title. Whoops. Well, that was on YouTube. I did switch the one on Twitch, to be fair. I'll slow some things down. Let's go ahead and get the king going. Do a little Inferno Dargon here. Everything's still dying very quickly. I'm gonna say that the Stick King is probably just not for this strategy. I'm gonna be honest with you. King's already doesn't have the ability. That kind of sucks. I didn't even think about that. Rip. Now he's just stuck. So we can get better percentage this time, but it's not going to be a 3. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really digging the king with the stick on this strategy. I think if you're doing a ground smash attack of some sort, that'd be better. I don't know. I'd have to look and see how other people are using it. Like I said, I haven't messed with it much. Angry Jelly on the king. Yeah, but he's gonna die so fast. I don't even think that's worth it. It's gonna get like 3 or 4 buildings. And we'll try it. Maybe, I mean, as long as there are 3 or 4 high-value buildings, that could be worth it. Yeah, let's put the jelly on. See how that does. I mean, it's not like we're doing any actual testing. I'm just doing, like, 1 attack here, 1 attack there. We're actually going to test it. We do, like, 10 attacks with each style. Sorry you're late getting back into the clan. No worries. I just figured you were out doing a war with some friends. I didn't really know what Jethro was up to. I think you said it was an event. I didn't know about an event going on. Alright, let's see how the Angry Jelly does. We'll do the same thing with the king on the back end on the jelly. Students are doing a periodic table scavenger hunt. Volume's low so you can't hear. Uh-oh. What to do here? Where are the sweepers at? I should probably... Yeah, that's unlucky. Too late to funnel down here instead. Changing my plan after I dropped in my troops at the top. It's always a good thing. Got Furnace on defense, it looks like. Get rid of that. Okay. Let's not wait as long for the king this time. Let's put him in now. I think I waited too long in the last attack. There's a sweeper. And the king just gets stuck on ice golems. Amazing. Out of everything there that the ice golems could have been on. Or wait, no, I don't think they got pulled until the king got up there. Never mind. I was thinking they were roaming around the base, but I guess that wouldn't make sense. And now that just wasted the whole stick of the king, so that was worthless. Great. Well. Rip. jumped over for Angel's War too early. Oh, it doesn't spin until tonight. I see, I see. Oh, I think I remember seeing something about that. It was a Valentine's Day event. I didn't sign up for that. 40 lashes and walk the plank. Alright, what is still alive? Why are we... Oh, we had a booger still alive. A boo. I mean, the percentage isn't horrible, but I don't really know what's normal for Legends League, especially for me. It's a no-dip mixed war. Oh, that would have been fun. I could have signed up for a lower town hall. I think lower town hall stuff's fun. Alright, we'll do it one last time, and then we're going back to the regular army and see how it compares to the tiny bit of testing that's going on here. It's a shame to even call this testing, to be fair. We're just kind of messing around. Yo, kind guy Craig with the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Thank you for that raid. I appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome in, welcome in. We're just messing around with some Legend League and do some ranked attacks on some other accounts. Just kind of chatting and chilling. I don't have any clue what I want to do on this base, so... Let's just... That's not going to work out for me. Let's just do this. Here we go. We get the prince. We did. Nice. Let's get the rage in. A few of these. And king here. This is rough. The town hall's barely... Okay, I was gonna say... I wasn't sure if that was gonna go down or not. This king's gonna die soon. The giant gauntlet does help keep him alive pretty well, though, I will say. So that was one thing I didn't want to do, was drop the Phoenix, just because of how much of the king we were possibly gonna lose. If it weren't for that monolith, I'd still have a pretty good chance here, but I think that monolith's gonna be a big problem. I need to push that dragon into the core somehow. Come on. Oop, tornado trap. Amazing. Oh, I thought that was the queen targeting the monolith. Wasted the freeze. Now the invis goes off. And yeah, I messed that up. Whoops. How we doing? How's everybody doing? Welcome in, everybody. Fat Rat Craig, take over. Welcome in. Hope you guys are having a good day. Fat Rat represent. Welcome in, welcome in. What was kind guy Craig streaming? Does he also stream Clash of Clans or something else? Do a little shout out here. Let me see. There we go. Usually Clash, but today Arc Raiders. Nice. Drop a follow myself. Oop, there we go. So yeah, I also stream Clash, obviously, but I also do a little bit of variety from time to time. Probably a little bit more going forward. Bro gets coaching by Carbon. I've had coaching by Carbon as well. It's been a while, but I did do Carbon coaching. That was a long time ago. I've also had coaching from Boom, if you guys remember him. That was also a while back. Shout out to the plus 170 Legends hitter. Demoting from Legends? Me? Yeah, I'm definitely demoting from Legends. I've had a bit of a busy week, so I haven't really played the game. Which is fine with me. I'm not super concerned about being in Legends. Hey, Pinball, how's it going? Welcome in. Boom OP? Yeah, Boom OP. That was pretty neat. I did like an hour-long session with Boom on how to Lalo. So everything I knew about Lalo came from Boom. I'm trying to think of what Town Hall level that was. That was maybe Town Hall 13? It's been a long time. Alright, let's change this back to my typical army. Which is basically just switching the hero equipments and pets back. No more horseplay today. Wait, why does this have a heal? This is not it. I clicked on the wrong one. Oh, that's a cookbook. Is that what I was in? Did I get that from the cookbook? I had to have, because there's no way I have an army that has a Dragon Riders with a heal spell. I didn't even realize I was in the cookbook section. What are these armies? I see they never did anything to fix this. Sweaty Yetis. Alright. I mean, as far as strategies go, this... they gotta fix the cookbook armies. Those aren't so good. Didn't we get coaching from Boom in WHF, like a group session? I don't remember any group sessions in WHF. Maybe that was before I got there. Or maybe I just didn't take part in it, I don't know. Maybe you guys did. I did not, though. Or it could just be bad memory. But I did a one-on-one with Boom. I remember because he showed me some things, he showed me some pointers on a Lalo attack. And then he's like, okay, hit this base. And I hit the base and he's like, that was pretty good. And he's like, okay, now hit this base. And then I started attacking that base and he's like, okay, why did you do that? It's like, I went from pretty good to, what are you doing? Really fast. Hey, Rhonda, good morning. I almost said good afternoon again. I made Jethro have to check the clock. He did a West, good try 5 seconds in. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Alright, let's keep getting this clan castle cake. We got the regular old army back in here. Alright, what is this? Oh boy. Let's see. Any traps from the top? There's a Tesla. Oh shoot, I did not see the skellies there. There we go. Skellies deleted. Just kind of let that work for a moment. Clear out some of this top junk. Also, how's the music? I kind of messed with these settings on accident. So if the music's too loud, let me know. I can adjust it. I accidentally maxed out the volume on it and it's like, oh shoot, I don't know where I had it set before. So I just kind of guessed. It's a touch louder than usual. Well, if it's too much, let me know. Otherwise, we'll just leave it there. Alright, let's rock and roll. Boom. That air defense out of here. Is that a baby dragon on defense? I guess I should have let the flame flinger go, but I was kind of running out of time here. Didn't really get that top side of the funnel as well as I would have liked. Oh well. Rid of that air defense on the back side. I about popped the Prince ability, but he was facing a bad direction. That's much better there. Everything's dying. Stop it, Queen. Come on, Inferno Dragon. Need you to get rid of these heroes. And long shot. Thing takes forever to get down. Nope, Prince is still alive. Uh-oh. Freeze him. I think we triple. Let's go. It's gonna be time. 13 seconds, and they're gonna get stuck on the king. 10 seconds. Come on. Come on. Alright, yeah, we're fine. We got it. Did they tone down the neon on this scenery? Is it easier to see than before? I have no idea. Not a clue. Oops. That's really touchy. Jethro, do you use a Go XLR? Son of a bitch. There we go. Because I use a Go XLR, but I've never, like, properly set it up. I need to do that. I've had this thing for over a year, and I still have never actually set it up the way it's supposed to be done. Should opt into War 2. There we go. Alright, how many war attacks do we have? We got, or not war attacks, legends attacks. 3 more. We'll have war attacks in 6.5 hours. That's a ways to go. Also, we're done with the gold pass already. It's this thing we need to worry about. Let's get these medals. Cool. So we can get the Starry Ore. I'm hoping we can get all 8 of these. Nice. Okay. So I don't have to buy any event medals. Although I will say, I'm not a big fan of obstacles, but the horse is pretty neat. But for 3,100 medals, that's what? 10 bucks? Assuming you have enough to make up the difference, otherwise 20 bucks? Alright. Let's keep it rolling. Oh, let's see. Not really anywhere to get Flameblinger value because it's just all the defenses are inside of the base. So I guess we'll do it like this. Where are the sweepers? I should have found those to start. They just buried in here? Am I blind? I don't know. Let's not worry about it. Figure it out. There's a... okay, I see them now. Just keep toteming everything in the core, I guess. I can see that long shot over there causing problems. Uh-oh. The town hall is not dead. Come on, baby Drake. Oh. Well, that's a 1-star. Hey, Mahidi, welcome in. Easy base for E-Dragons. Yeah, I would agree. That would be a great base for Electro Dragons. It's all packed together. Alright, alright. Well, rip that attack. Faces base every day. Nice. I don't play enough to face bases over and over again. When do we get knocked out of Legends? Is it at the end of the week? So, I mean, I'm way below the threshold for trophies. The day ends in 12 hours. But I don't remember when they knock people out of the league now when they changed everything. It is the end of the week? Alright. So we still have... What is today? Oh, it's Friday the 13th. Interesting. I didn't know it was Friday already. So yeah, we'll be out of Legends here real soon. And then we'll get to do our 30 attacks again until they do the update and knock down the number of attacks we have to do. Which they haven't told us what the new number's gonna be. The transparency is not there. Typical. Teenage Dirtbag. I don't know if we have that song on the playlist or not. I don't think so. Probably shouldn't start there. I don't really like this base for that. Where are the sweepers at? There they are. Got in here. Furnace. Ice golems. Standard nonsense. Didn't really get that funnel set. The kings already did. Rip. That's alright. You want this scenery? I don't remember exactly which scenery this one was. They did a few different like cyber style sceneries. That was, I didn't realize the sweepers and the fire spitters. This was the worst possible way I could have attacked this base. Holy cow, that was such a bad decision. I went into both sweepers and both fire spitters with the dragons. Talk about bad decision making. Oh, and the long shot's still alive, because why not? So that's cool. And the Inferno Dragon, when he has to keep resetting his beam, you know, slightly problematic. Alright, baby dragon. That town hall's full health, there's no way. Yeah, it's dead. Rip. Hello from Uzbekistan. Hello, hello, welcome in. This was the one they nerfed because the outlines were too bright and the obstacles were too annoying. So they did nerf some sceneries. But it also has queen feet, so it's the worst scenery by far. Yeah, I don't know who's working for Supercell who has a thing for feet, but there's somebody there that definitely likes feet. We'll just say that. Alright, we got one more Legends attack and then we're done with this nonsense. I'm barely even getting anything for this. We got to do the Valkyrie farming if we're going to make any progress on that. They did nerf it, thought so? Yeah. Which is good. It would be nice if we could just set, like... If we could have a setting for default scenery. What is this scenery? I don't remember this one. This is a neat scenery. Maybe I do remember this one. I don't know. Well, it doesn't necessarily need to be like a default scenery, but if they could have every scenery have the option to have like a green background or a neutral background, they could make that a setting like hiding obstacles. That would be pretty neat. That was a nice little snipe. Couldn't tell what was coming out of the CC. Looks like there's a witch. There's Rage right here. Oh, and an Ice Hound. Nice. That'll slow things down. Oh. Those Dragon Riders got through that Revenge Tower really quickly. Was it damaged? Because I just wasted a totem. That was fast. That was very fast. I was going to drop a baby dragon down there, and I probably shouldn't. Oh well. Then I second-guessed myself and let the totem die even more. But watch there be a Seeking Air Mine. Even though the dragons went through there, I still have trust issues. Okay, it made it. There we go. At least we went out on a triple. Some sceneries kill the eyes when trying to plan an attack? Yeah. Oh, the anime scenery, you're right. You're right, because now I remember saying that the anime scenery the anime scenery was good, but the skins were not so good. But the scenery, I think, turned out pretty well. And I do have that scenery, I believe. Although I don't know that it's called that. Too many sceneries. They should be in alphabetical order. Maybe I don't have it. Rip. But yeah, that was a decent one. But yeah, if they could just make these tiles a certain color. Kind of like how they do the war sceneries. They haven't done a lot of war sceneries, but all the backgrounds are the same where the buildings are at. And then they could have it be fancy when you're like visiting the base. Look at the shop, you guess. Oh, I knew what you mean. Like, up here. In the sceneries tab. Holy cow. There's a lot of sceneries. I missed this one. I usually get all the Halloween sceneries. This is a really good one. I'll have to buy that one later this year. Another Halloween scenery. I missed this one too. This was last year. This one's not as good, but it's still neat. It's hard to go wrong on the Halloween scenery. $32 for the Clash of Dragons scenery. That is crazy. I can't justify spending that much on a scenery, I'm sorry. Which is silly for me to say, considering how much I've probably spent on this game over the last too long. The anime scenery was right there. Oh, I actually didn't see it. I am blind, legitimately. Oh, yeah. Right here. There it is. I didn't, in fact, buy this one. I must have been thinking about it and then didn't do it. I do that a lot. Alright. Now the question is, do I want to move over to ranked attacks, or do I want to grind through some of this event? I think we grind through the ranked attacks because it is Friday, and I probably won't get through them all, especially if I don't start now. Do I know Play Horror? What is Play Horror? Is that like a channel or a game? So I guess to answer your question, no, I don't know Play Horror. Hello, Six Sig. How's it going? We did promote last week, so we can try to promote again. I've done apparently one attack. I don't even remember doing that. How'd I do? Oh, I tripled. Nice. Sig again, name change. What was Sig's name before? Alright. Carbon Signos? Oh, okay. Do I have a cake here? I should have a cake here. Before I go wasting all my stuff. I don't have the pony yet on this account. Where's my cake? Gotta push all these buttons to activate it. Alright, let's do these ranked attacks. Get up into rank number 1. Get this account up towards rank 33. It's the best place to be, just outside of Legends. Alright, arrow from the left. Let's do... Hello, Teslas. Holy cow. Surely this is out of range of everything, right? Okay. That'll work. I'll just let that flame flinger work for a minute. So I'm gonna arrow from the left, of course, then dragons down the middle. Pretty simple. I'll probably try to use the invis as part of my funnel. Keep the dragons towards the town hall. Come on, Tesla, go down. We're already a minute in. But I want to be patient. On the second shot onto the Inferno we'll go. There's one. And two. Here we go. Ah, that invis wears off too fast. Can't utilize that. That's okay. Want my prince to face to the right a little bit here before I pop that ability. It's crazy how much easier this is than Legends, though, just already. Why does my prince do the most useless thing? What is he even going after? At least next he'll go to this big batch of defenses that are left. I have a ton of totems still. Yeah, the difficulty change from Legends to this is actually insane. And then this still isn't even normal mode. Although, to be fair, the difficulty increase is very small. Especially after the nerf. Is there anybody here who's ever tried gamer sups? Just out of curiosity. Have I been spamming throwers? No. I've been spamming dragons. Why would I be spamming throwers? I use this same army for everything right here. Are you saying that legends would be easier for thrower spam? Because they're OP? I see, I see. I got you. I'm tracking now. Oh, let's see. I mean, the thrower army's obviously very good. I'm still liking my dragons, though. Go. That other sweeper with the chicken leg. I tried to target that air defense, but that didn't work out. Oh well. The path is cleared now, that's all that matters, right? Just freeze that for now. Let's pop the king's ball. The totem. Just kind of slow roll the totems here. Inferno Dragon in. Where did my Inferno Dragon go? Hello? It's like a magic trick. Now you see him, now you don't. Oh no. Now the gear tower is gonna wreck my Super Dragon. That's what I get for talking shit about Electro 31 difficulty. Tons of creators have been uploading videos on throwers a week or two ago, yeah. Oh, I'm well aware. Gotta get to that storage. Well, that was sketchy, but it still works. I personally find spam attacks to be incredibly boring. I mean, I know that's ironic considering I'm using kind of a spammy attack, but I can still drop spells and pop abilities throughout the attack. With the throwers, it's just kind of everything's all down in the first few seconds, and it's done. I don't find that fun personally. But it works, so I don't blame anybody for using it. It works, it works. Let's see. Alright, everybody into the base. Totem for that fella. There we go, long shot finally down. King. These ice golems are going to be rough on the bottom side here. We're slowly but surely getting through this nasty bottom side. There's a lot going on down here, though, and there's the Gigabomb. We still have troops on the right side to come across, so we should be fine. Hello, Red Devils. And there we go. We swag the 2 totems because we don't need them. Yeah. Where's that put us? 74. I guess we're only 4 attacks in. See how much of this we've gotten. Buy that new equipment and start upgrading it. I don't know if I'm going to upgrade it on this account. I want to see what else I have to upgrade. So I might have other stuff I want to focus on first. Although it looks like pretty much all my important stuff's done. So maybe not. Now let's upgrade the horse. It seems like it has potential. I haven't watched any strategy videos. I'm sure people have videos on this already. Especially people like Itsu that have the early access to it. Oh, we're out of glowy ore. We got it up to 15. Keep rolling. Oh, I didn't get my builders busy on the other account. I need to go back and do that. I forgot. It's at Town Hall 17. What is this? Giant Gauntlet Horse, Angry Jelly's pretty OP. Yeah, it seems, like I said, it seems like it's going to be pretty good. Not necessarily for this strategy in particular, but for other strategies, especially the thrower spam. Put that bad boy on a corner to funnel, or on the back end, either way. Looking pretty promising. Let's go from here with the queen. Try to push that queen back. I hate that. I try to put troops in with 2 fingers and it keeps thinking I'm trying to scroll. I'm not trying to scroll or zoom. Where's my prince? I don't know. Oh, I see him now. Look at all those seeking air mines. Oh my. There goes the invis one more time. Go. Get some stuff in there to take that town hall down finally. Not to mention all the troops that are still alive. Easy dips. Basically a buffed RC, yeah. It's crazy how good the Giant Gauntlet is again. It didn't get like too big of a buff, but that king can take a ton of damage with that gauntlet. I think we'll be seeing it a lot more going forward. We'll have to watch some more esports. I haven't actually looked at the esports channel here lately since I've been busy. Let's see, what kind of matches do we have coming up? Maybe we'll watch an esports match tomorrow. Maybe even today, but I think it's a bit late today. Most of the teams seem to play pretty early. Or most of the big teams, I should say. Because they're all Asian or European. We don't have any good teams coming out of the good old North America. There's an Electros team playing today, but I don't know how good they are. ATS Esports, I don't know who they are. Let's see. I don't think, yeah, it looks like nothing for today. Mixed Grill? What a team name. What does that even mean, Mixed Grill? Picturing like a kebab, I guess. Boom Academy plays What the hell? They play at 3 a.m. my time. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna watch that match. Yeah, they play at 3 a.m. I guess technically tonight, but it's on tomorrow's matches. All these new epics are irrelevant to you since it takes forever to even finish the previous ones. Yeah, it's tough to keep up. Because my main account, I play this pretty much every day. I always get the star bonus. I'm always doing wars. And then most of the time when we have CWL, I'm doing CWL and regular wars on top. I always buy the event pass, and yet I can't seem to catch up. I still have Lava Loon Puppet, still have Fireball, still have the Snowflake. And then, of course, we just got the new one, which I was only able to get up to level 20. It looks like I can do it again, actually. Alright, how far can we go? Oh, okay, 23. So yeah, even as active as I am, and I do spend some money on ores, I don't buy the packs out of the shop, because I feel like they're a ripoff. I don't think they're a good deal. But other than that, I spend a bit of money on ores. Because also, to be fair, the only way you're getting Starry Ore out of the event is if you pay for the pass. Which I think kind of sucks. They should have at least a little bit of Starry Ore in here for free. But they want to push those pass sales as much as they can, so is what it is, I guess. But I should be maxed out. I do think the whole equipment system is a bit too greedy. I'm just being honest. Get these builders going. Oh, I'm out of elixir. Let's see if we can convert enough. That works. Alright, nice. We can get the last drill down. That means I'm done with everything except supercharges on this account. Oh, and walls. I can't forget walls. Oops, wrong button. Let's go with a little more HP on that. There we go. Oh wait, I need one more builder now. Just gem that. I have wall rings. There we go, put the apprentice on. Now we got the builders busy. Now I'm happy. I'm way behind you. Yeah, I'd imagine a lot of people are. Someone had an idea of turning an epic equipment to common after 2 years of release. That would be a good idea. I don't hate that. We need a reset ore button so we can move them around. Wouldn't mind paying $4.99 for it, yeah. But I feel like they wouldn't do that. Even if they charged $4.99, they'd probably still lose money because they're going to make more money if they just try to make you buy ores, or at least that's probably the way they would see it. But a reset would be really nice. Because you can, which is why they added these kebabs, which I still never use. But you invest into an equipment and it turns out to not be very good, and it's like, I'd like to have those ores back so I can try something else. I think they just need to give us more ways to get ores, and honestly, they're monetizing the hero equipment way more than I would like to see. I've been saying for the last couple of years, their monetization model needs to lean heavier, much heavier, into cosmetics. Things that don't affect gameplay. Like Fortnite, or Marvel Rivals, or a lot of other free games. But they monetize gameplay too much. Which is how the game started, but I think they need to move away from that if they want to have the game truly continue to be long term. So that's not just equipment, but that's also using heroes while they're upgrading is another big thing they need to change, but they've already said they don't want to do that. We'll see. Marvel Rivals, your wife at the Alta. Marvel Rivals is fun. I haven't played it in a while, but it is fun. It really will mess up returning players, yeah. All about them cosmetics, yeah, which I have no issue with cosmetics, because if you like it, buy it. If you don't like it, don't buy it, no problem. Whereas with ores, it's like, this new equipment's out here, if you like it, pay for the ores. And you have no other option. If you like it and you can't afford the ores, well, sucks to be you. I don't know why. Well, I guess that's fine. Alright, let's go back to this one. Do some more ranked attacks. The model they have is way outdated. Yeah, true. They never imagined the game would be a worldwide success it has been. Yeah. I don't think they, I mean, obviously they didn't really plan for, you know, a decade ahead of time. I'm just hoping that they can adjust their model quickly enough that keeps the game healthy. A little bit more quickly than what they have been doing would be good. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, I forgot I even asked. So I'm guessing nobody here has tried the tried Gamer Sups before. It's like an energy drink company that I was looking at earlier. I ordered some samples from them, but I ordered them 2 weeks ago. They said they shipped the next day and they still haven't arrived. So I messaged them earlier. I was like, hey, I never did get this. And they're like, oh, okay, we'll send you some more. So we got more on the way. But if we can work with another energy company, that'd be pretty cool. Energy drink company. I was working with Advanced GG, but I actually, I left them. I left that ambassador program because they decided to start getting political. And you don't mix politics and business. That's not a good look. I don't want to be affiliated with political companies. That's crazy. So we're not associated with Advanced GG anymore. Not that I ever really pushed it anyway, so not a real big loss for me on that. Lots of returning players have left already because their inability to get equipment upgraded. Not lots, but a handful. Yeah, but you also have to think that for those handful that you know have left, there's probably lots that you don't know that have left for the same reason, I would imagine. Like you said, try to monetize the game with cosmetics, yeah. Because they could, I mean, they can keep doing what they're doing. They can also do, like, troop skins. They could probably do some other cosmetics that I'm not even thinking of. They could do more obstacles. And the other thing that I thought they were going to do before was do, like, 2 sceneries a month. One that's like $5 and then one that's like $30 or whatever those big expensive ones are. Or if they wanted to do the very expensive ones just a couple times a year, they could still do a monthly one that's like one's $5 and one's $15 for the extra large. Kind of like how this one is, not this one, but I forgot I'm not on that account. The one they did this month. So they could have done another one of these that was like $3 to $5, but you know, smaller and not as detailed. And then give players options that way. I don't know. I don't even know why I'm brainstorming for Supercell. If you guys need a consultant, I'm available for hire. Hit me up. The Chinese server has golden dragon skins. That's neat. Yeah, they have town hall skins too. They've got like building skins on the Chinese server. They went crazy with the cosmetics over there. You care for the game, that's why? True. Alright. Next attack. Probably Flame Flinger here. There's nothing to stop it on the left side. Alright, nice. No more mortar. Where are the sweepers? Okay, we need to snipe that one. If at all possible. Nice. Also, it's funny because a lot of people were upset about that Eternal Tome change. But I really like it because I can pop the Warden's Eternal Tome in the middle of dropping troops. And then those troops that I drop after popping his ability still get covered by the tome. That's one of my favorite changes they've made with equipments. Did any troops come out of the CC? I didn't see them if they did. There we go. Drop a totem here. Baby dragon. Also, Supercell had a bit of a whoopsie recently too. I don't know if you guys seen that. The Clash Royale thing with Jinxie. I guess the Supercell CEO did his usual post and didn't give credit to content creators for the boost of Clash Royale. Correct. I'm lucky as all. Easy bases. But yeah, that was interesting. You saw that? Yeah. I mean, it's not wrong to be upset. The only reason Clash Royale had its most recent boost is because of content creators, mostly Jinxie. He pretty much single-handedly dug that game up out of its grave. And then he didn't get any credit. At least not initially. They backtracked and gave him credit. Flame Blinger takes forever to get going. That's why it's bad when you gotta set it up, because then that takes even more time. Oh, that was way too early. We're gonna have to use the Inferno Baby for this now. That's okay. Alright, there's one archer still alive. Actually, no, I got minions. I don't know if that's fast enough. Let's just Inferno Baby, so we can get that funnel set. But yeah, rough look for Supercell there. Especially on a big stage. Because Jinxie's a big creator. Which I've always said, even the biggest creators in the Clash of Clans realm are still technically small creators. Like, Eric was, when he was still a creator, he was a small creator in the grand scheme of things. Even though he was pretty much the biggest Clash of Clans creator. Carbon's a small creator, Itsu's a small creator. That's why if you want to take content creation as like a serious thing, really got to try to expand beyond Clash. Of course, there's nothing wrong with being just a Clash creator, but that's also, I guess, accepting the ceiling that exists. Can't decide what you want to print today. Have you been doing a lot with your 3D printer? Have you done any printer stuff on stream? I need to start tuning in again. I've just been so distracted lately. I'm glad that things for me are finally getting back to normal. I was losing my mind. Going crazy. Oh yeah, I was in the middle of looking at tomorrow's matches too. I completely forgot. Do we have any good matches tomorrow? Doesn't really look like it. Baby, what a crazy. Listen to this matchup. It's Baby Bus versus Ice Cream Bros. You've shown some of the prints. I'll send you some pics. Sounds good. It's gonna make me want a 3D printer even more. I like that shadow box concept that you showed me for the Crimson Fog logo. That's really cool. Lux. I don't know who these guys are. I'm not seeing any big teams playing tomorrow. No Zoos. Nope. No Zoos. No Psycho. No Vatic. Looks like kind of a slow weekend for esports, so we won't be covering any matches tomorrow. Ooh. That's a neat little mask. Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, you got some Clash things too. Nice. Very cool. It's a PS5 controller stand. I see. Very cool. Speaking of PlayStation stuff, did you watch the PlayStation showcase yesterday? I don't know if anybody saw that. I was going to stream it, and I really wish I did, because I was freaking out at the end of it. Oh my god. I was losing my mind. Then watch it. They're doing something cool. So at the end of the showcase, they revealed that they are working on remaking the first 3 God of War games, which I'm a really big fan of the God of War series. So they confirmed that they're remaking God of War 1, 2, and 3, which take place in the Greek trilogy. So I am very excited for that. They also announced a new game in the God of War series. It's not like a typical game. It's more like a retro style game, but it's telling the story of Kratos when he was basically a kid. But I'm so excited for the God of War remakes. I've been waiting on this for so long. So I was already planning on doing a God of War marathon on stream. I'll have to set a date, and we're gonna go ahead and start that probably soon. But I'm still gonna do the God of War marathon like this year, because the remakes probably aren't gonna be done for a year or two. So we're gonna do the God of War marathon now, and then we're gonna do it again when the remakes come out. But yeah, I'm very, very happy to see that. A new God of War game would have been cool too, but I'll take the remakes. Plus, the remakes have a lot of nostalgia, too. I'm wondering how much they're actually going to change them for the remakes. So I think it'll be crazy if they're making them in the style of the newer God of War games. That would be very cool. Where are the sweepers? Okay. Shoot. That Inferno Dragon just killed the prince. That's huge. That's always the best, absolute best value you can get out of an Inferno Dragon, is if you can kill the prince with it. Because that prince is such a hassle. Freeze you. And another thing that would be really nice to take out is that long shot. Also very annoying. But, doesn't matter. Crushed. What platform am I playing it on? PlayStation. I got the PS5. I could play it on PC as well. I just worry about, having performance issues when I'm trying to play the game and stream at the same time. We had some issues with Expedition 33, because I'm doing a playthrough of that on PC. But I was able to get that fixed. I basically did a deep dive on all the settings on Expedition 33, and I installed a mod, so it's running fine now. So I could probably do God of War on PC if I wanted to. But I mean, I got the PlayStation, it runs fine, so might as well use it. Plus, I really like the PlayStation controller. Although I think you can use PlayStation controllers on PC now. I haven't really looked too far into that. But that would be the ideal way to go. What is this? Another Town Hall 17. Alright. It's not even very well upgraded. It's not even a max Town Hall 17. Got a lot of Town Hall 16 stuff. Oh, stop that. Check for traps, but it's fine. I also wasn't paying attention to the fire spitter, which can outrange my flame flinger. So that's kind of annoying. We'll just get things going kind of quickly here. And we got ice golems in the core. It's taking forever to get through this core. Tank for the baby dragons, or dragon riders, not baby dragons. I knew what I meant. Send the ball. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's crushed anyway. Easy dips. But yeah, I still need to... I want to try to 100% complete 2018 and Ragnarok. I beat both the games, but I haven't completed them yet 100%. Alright. But yeah, Jethro, if you start doing some streams like what Carbon was doing, I think that'd be really cool with the 3D printing. Setting up prints and getting them printed out. How long does it take to do like a small item, like the mask, for example? I guess that's kind of a medium-sized item. Does that take like all day to print, or is it kind of quick? Oh, we pulled CC. That's annoying. Kill the CC. That's fine. is. Come on, Flame Blinger, get it going. That should be fine. We're gonna need one more. I've used a lot of totems now. Alright, everybody's rolling. Some totems dropping in. Gotta be a little bit sparing with them now, because I'm almost out. Totem there, and then we got one more. Flame Blinger's still rolling. Yep. GG. We're actually gonna save the Flame Blinger troops. That's nice. That doesn't happen too often. We got a bunch of gold pass stuff. I didn't realize I wasn't done on this gold pass. Slacking. Just collect everything. We got builders sleeping anyway. Do I have hero books? No, unfortunately. So I know I still have hero upgrades to do. The Prince and the King, both of which I am actively using. Looks like we have 2 more levels on the Prince and 4 on the King. That's a lot. I need 5 hero books. That would be great. I also need this to be done. I should be able to get one of these potions. That'll take a day off of that. That'll help. So this will be done in like 3 hours then. Cool. What else can we upgrade? Got spring traps. I think we have mini bombs to do. Let's dump the elixir into walls. Might as well. We can build it back up. I think we can get a couple walls going. There we go. They're not walls, spring traps. Same thing. Pretty much. Should be able to afford the new equipment soon. Oh no, we already got it. Never mind. Need to be buying ores is what we need to do. Next to Zach. Sick playlist. Appreciate it. I did my best to make sure I add stuff that's pretty much universally liked, and so far I've had nothing but good things from people about the playlist, so that's good. I do need to add more stuff to it, though. I think it's only like 8 hours long right now. We gotta make that a lot longer. We'll get there. Let's just do a siege barracks, that'll be simpler. Just a super minion on defense? What the heck? Surely there's something else in there. It's probably ice golems or something. It's kind of weird to see just one super minion. Get that queen out of here. freeze that. These rocket balloons are putting in some work. This one actually got pretty close. Give me a little run for my money. The revenge tower's going crazy. Come on, snakes. Come on, snakes. Alright, Invisible King. There you go. And that's why we like this fox and snake combo. Although that revenge tower's chewing through those snakes super fast. Oh, man. Uh-oh. Come on, King. Oh, it's full health. Oh, God. Oh, it's so over. Oh, the revenge tower wins. Oh, that's rough. Alright. Touche. See, that's what I get for complimenting the snakes. Also, that reminds me, do I have any pets that need to be done? Poison Lizard gets one more. Why not? Did that show a hero book? I thought it did for a second. I was gonna say, I didn't think I had a hero book. If I did, I'd be very mad right now. So I didn't put that Dark Elixir into the heroes. It's getting quite toasty in here. I'm actually gonna go open up my door. Well, let me do this hit first. I just started it. I see one sweeper. Where's the other one? Oh, it's on the opposite side. Okay. I'm not that blind. I hope. Set the funnel. There's my prince. I see him. There we go. There we go. I'm not gonna get embarrassed by a Town Hall 17. Not today. Bunch of red air bombs. That's kind of a weird spot to put those. GG. Flame Flinger here. Traps around there. Oh, that long shot. I didn't realize. Whoops. Not long shot, but the long range gear tower is going to be kind of a pain. We can distract it with the dragons. Let's get rid of that a little bit faster. That would be nice. There we go. Fire that through. King's still rolling. We'll save his ball for now. I think we really need it at the moment. And we'll pop it there, that's fine. That one expo didn't reset for the totem. That's some BS. GG. Easy does it. Yeah, let me go open this door up. Not in here. Here we go. And from the top, this guy seems a little rushed. Not a good spot for a flinger. Deckers are going the wrong way. Prince will face that monolith. That's fine. Both of the fire... What the heck is this base building? Nice. Both fire spitters facing nothing. Still have a bunch of totems. How's that long shot still kicking? It's taking forever for anything to target it. Oh, it's finally dead now. Never mind. I thought it was still alive. It still took forever to go down, to be fair. Ball for the finish. You finally got your mini clan to level 10. Hey, congrats. That's a bit of a grind. Especially if you don't have a lot of people. I miss the grind for level 10 clan. When this clan was coming up, it was super exciting. Pushing up through the levels and getting all the new stuff. And then once we hit level 10, it's like, nice, we did it. Now what? We barely have like 15 people active. Yeah, that makes it really difficult to grind out the levels. But I do wish that they had considered some sort of reward system for leveling up clans. Because it was really fun for 10 levels and then absolutely meaningless after that. 20 levels of nothing. They couldn't do any cosmetics or anything for us. It's a shame. Same to players level? Yeah. Well, to be fair, the players level never had anything good associated with it. Whereas the first 10 levels of a clan has nice perks associated with it. But I do see what you mean. They never did add anything to make player level meaningful. Which is also a shame. There's like nothing on this left side. That's kind of weird. Here we go. Let's just freeze all that for now. Where's the CC? I have no idea. Redirect the king. There's the CC. I found it. Easy peasy. That was actually a really easy base. Sheesh. Alright. Oh, I still have to do the wizard tower, too. I keep forgetting about that. I think it's the same on my other account. I completely forget about the wizard tower. The poor little wizard tower. Alright, we'll upgrade you. Why not? Need to get that thing knocked out. I'm hoping they give us the extra super wizard tower at Town Hall 18, but I feel like it's probably going to be a Town Hall 19 thing. Same for the last multi-archer tower, because we still have the two random archer towers, I believe. I wonder if they'd give us 2 new cannons, so we have the same number of archer towers and cannons. Because we have more archer towers, right? Or am I crazy? I don't know. Here we go. I didn't check for any traps. Maybe alright. There we go. We'll throw one in for any Teslas. It's safe. Can't wait too long on this because that monolith will outrange it. Rage in. Here we go. We got furnaces on defense over here. I was hoping that ball would go inside of this compartment and hit all these defenses, but I guess that's too much to ask for. Here we go. Everything should collapse on this last compartment. We still have 4 totems. Boop, 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 boop. GG. And the Flame Blinger is still not open. Nice. Saving us some troops, even though the troops are completely free now. If there was a way to purchase Clan Castle cakes, I would probably spend some money on Clan Castle cakes. Also, that was another idea I had going back to the Clash of Clans monetization. Is like, if they wanted to, they could totally become a gacha game. And just become full-on gambling. And the way that they would do that is to sell chests. They'll probably never do something like that, but that's an option. I think a lot of people would be upset about that. I don't know why I did that the way I did it. Too busy yapping. But imagine Clash of Clans becomes a full-on gacha game with gambling. It'd be good content. Especially for those who could afford a bunch of chests. You never enjoyed Thunderstruck? I don't know. That's always been one of my favorite songs. But I was always a big AC/DC fan, too. Alrighty. That'll do it. Another 3-star. Let's see what rank I'm at. I think we're more than halfway through the attacks now. See if I'm getting up towards that top 10. Probably not yet. Usually don't get close to the top 10 until, like, the last 10 hits. Hey, Stone to Jesus Twitch. Love your music. I appreciate that. Love your name. Welcome in. Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. My follow is not popping up on stream. I feel like I've been missing them. Or I just need to pay attention. Alright, we have 12 attacks left and we're at rank 25. It's not too bad. We'll definitely get up. I mean, it'll be easy to promote into 32. It's pretty easy to get in the top 10 at Electro 31, or not 31, 33. Unfortunately. I wish it was a bit more difficult so I wasn't always pushing into Legends. They still never did give us like an opt-out feature for Legends League that people asked for. Like, I just don't want the promotion. Keep it, please. Thank you. Trying to drop dragons. There we go. I didn't hit the button. King, he's kind of on his own up here because the queen went and did her own thing. Poor fella. Typical, though. Shouldn't be surprised. Let's go and just freeze that for a moment. That. Do one in here, and then we got one totem left. We're gonna probably drop it right there yet again. There's a lot of damage right there with the queen and the monolith. That poison's slowing everything down. Very annoying. GG. Alrighty. I didn't mean to do that. No. Get us into our last 10 attacks for this account. We got going on. We got both sweepers facing to the right. I'm gonna try to line up. If I can get the queen to target the wizard tower, I think I might have placed her in incorrectly. Yeah, that was not what I needed to have happen. I needed to place her a little bit offset from there. Oh well. It'll be alright. Rage into here. The tornado is very annoying. I don't know if we're going to get this one. This was kind of a scuffed start. Especially since I planned on getting both of those sweepers down, and that didn't happen. Unfortunate. King's still going, though. That's good. Fox is dead now. Where's the witch? How is she still alive? Let's freeze that. Pop the ball. I don't know if we can pull this one through. Baby Dragon's almost got that long shot. There we go. Alright, we saved the 2, but yeah, it's not going to be a 3. A rare fail. Hello, Death Rider. What about your clan? What about my clan? I don't know. What about him? What's still alive? I'm confused. Doesn't matter. Got a bunch of these done now. Got the Azure Dragon that we're not going to use. Hell yeah. Also, thank you for the follow, Death Rider. Much appreciated. His clan loves him. I don't know. They do a lot of complaining for that, so who knows? That's a crazy emote to pair with the hearts. That's hilarious. Would I ever participate in a world championship if I had the chance? I mean, yeah, it'd be really fun to play on stage. I think it'd be a blast. Be up on stage in front of a bunch of people while they're making a bunch of noise and you're trying to attack. I think that'd actually be really cool. Getting to Worlds is the big problem, though. It's really hard to get there. Alright. Let's keep on going. I think we got like 10 attacks left. Yes, and we're in the top 15. Hey, Hoda, welcome in. Hoda. How you doing? Alright, next attack up. I got lots of hearts going on. 'Tis the season, I guess. Hmm. I don't really like that angle. I'm still thinking. Oops. I don't know how I did that. That was weird. Oh, I missed the sweeper. That's not so good. Not good at all. Rip. Oh, the king's already going down. Oh boy. We're not setting up for another fail. Where's my prince? There he is. Sure, that's a good... Oh my god, he turned! No! Yeah, I thought he was gonna shoot towards the monolith. Oh god. It's all falling apart before our very eyes. Should have the town hall down. We got dragons over there. Beyond that, I don't know. As Sweeper played such a big part in this too. Pushed all these dragons to the outside of the base. Once things start getting closer to that air defense, we'll get the baby dragon in and do these last couple of totems. So once that air defense fires, which right here, baby dragon totem and then run it back. Totem again. Get everything through these major defenses. Alright, we got this one salvaged. Holy cow. That was sketchy. It's so hard to go up there. It's a whole new level. Yeah, if you want to play on the world stage, you have to practice a lot. You got to be playing Clash of Clans several hours a day, practicing on esports mode, playing in tournaments. It's a pretty tough competition. I used to play in the competitive scene. I never really got anywhere near that level. I was close one time to getting to play on stage. That was for back when they were doing North American Mobile Open. I don't know if you knew anything about that. But the very first ever North American Mobile Open, we were one match from getting to play on stage. Because that for that first one, they only invited 2 teams to come out and play on stage. So it was just first place and second place. We ended that tournament in 3rd place. And I still feel like we should have won that match and made it to play on stage, but oh well. I'm still mad about it. But that's the closest I will ever be to getting to play on stage, and unfortunately, it just didn't go through. But I retired from playing in competitive matches pretty much at the end of Town Hall 13. I played a little bit at Town Hall 14 and maybe a little tiny bit at Town Hall 15, but not really that much. You got more loot than you know what to do with. It's a good problem to have, right? Onward, stay strong. We do our best. Alright. Alright, keep going. We're almost in the top 10. But yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe one day I'll get to be an official caster for one of these big tournaments that Supercell puts on for the World Championship. I think I'd do a good job casting. I did have one official casting job. That was with GCC. That was a lot of fun. I did that with Coco. That was a few years ago now. Oh my goodness, that snipe was crazy. See if we can get that Prince down with the Inferno Dragon again, but in the meantime, I need to get all this started as well. Nice. How did we not get the what's it called? The invis. I don't know how we didn't get that down. But oh well. At least we got the sweeper, I guess. Nice Prince ability. Alright, there we go. Let it go. Official caster would be awesome? Yeah, it would be. I think the odds of that ever happening are pretty low, but they're not 0. Well, first of all, they'd have to bring me on as a super creator, and they don't even seem to want to do that much, so we'll see. But if I were a super creator, and then the other guys that they have as official casters were to start retiring from casting, because I mean, as long as those guys are still doing it, they're not going to switch off of their main lineup. And then there's going to be other people who are next in line. I'd imagine Lexnos would be the next person if, like, Bash or Carbon or Itsu were to retire. Who did they have as the 4th last year during Worlds? I should know this because I was there. Happy Valentine's Day Eve. I just seen that message. I don't know why my chat just jumped up to that message, but it did. That's funny. I wanted to make sure I seen it, I guess. Oh, it's because there's an ad starting. For some reason, whenever an ad starts, it jumps up. Woody? No, Woody wasn't there last year. I might have to look now. Because I met Woody in Finland. I'll pull up the YouTube. Because it was Bash, Carbon, Itsu. Was it? It wasn't Lexnos, was it? I don't think so. What's my hall level? My town hall level is 18. This is my second account. I'm going to pull this up because it's going to drive me crazy until I figure it out. There it is. World Championships. Let's mute that. It's taking forever to load in. There should be a point at which they show the casters for like match predictions. Oh, judo. I forgot it was judo, Sloth. Yeah. See, all I had to do was look at the chat. It was already, the answer was already there. Yes, it was judo as the fourth guy. Which is interesting. I mean, obviously, judo's a big creator, so it's not surprising. I just say it's interesting because he doesn't come from like an esports background, but neither did Woody. Actually, Woody didn't even come from a Clash of Clans background. But yeah, it was judo, Itsu, Carbon, and Bash. And those will be probably the guys they stick with for as long as they can. I would imagine. Here we go! Here's Mr. YouTube. Let's see. Where's the other sweeper? Am I that blind? I can't see it. Is it hiding? I legitimately don't know, because obviously that one's here. Oh yeah, I forgot you can click on them. I would have not guessed there. Alright, let's freeze that because it's being extremely annoying. It's just a Town Hall 17. Just dropping all the totems, it's whatever. Let's go. I'm trying to remember if I talked to Judo at all last year. I don't think I did. I had a short chat with him in Finland. But I don't think I met up with him at all last year in Atlanta. I can't wait to see what the next venue is going to be. I really hope they don't do Atlanta again. Please don't do Atlanta again. I definitely wouldn't drive down. If they do Atlanta again, I'm getting the plane. You like the insight Itsu gives and the analysis of attacks? Yeah. That's why it's nice having the people there with the esports background. Which you don't really need. I'd say you need at least 2 people on the casting team with the esports background. And if they were to do it, like, ideally if you're going to have just 2 esports people, there needs to be at least 1 esports caster per match. Which, that's pretty much what they had last year as far as, like, 2 esports people. Because, to be fair, Bash doesn't really come from an esports background either. Just Carbon and Itsu did. What's wrong with Atlanta? I mean, aside from being a giant shithole, it costs a ton of money. A ton of money just to bring my vehicle down because there's stupid parking rules that I was not privy to before I went down. It cost me so much for parking in Atlanta, I could have bought a plane ticket and had money left over. Would you prefer international? I don't have any strong preferences. The problem with an international venue is it is a lot harder for me to go to. So I would almost have to have an invite from Supercell to go international. Like, I'd be fine with them doing it in the USA again, because that's easy for me to go to. But I would like to see like Texas or New York or something like that. Actually, I think I can flame flinger over here. I think the only place, the only city that I've been to that was nastier than Atlanta was Newark, New Jersey. Newark, New Jersey still takes the cake, so please don't go to New Jersey either for Clash Esports. There we go. Got everything in there. How many people does Supercell give an invite to? What all do they pay for? I don't know how many they invite, but if you get an invite from Supercell, it's an all expense paid trip. So they pay for the transportation to get there, so your plane ticket. They pay for the transportation while you're there. They pay for your meals, all that stuff. Hey, we got a big raid from Selena. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for the raid, Sal. I appreciate it. I hope you had a good stream. Happy Friday. Welcome in, welcome in. We're talking about Clash Worlds. Now, if I had to pick, like, the ideal place for Worlds to be this year, anywhere in Japan would be amazing. I would even be down to go to China. So, most places in Asia would be really cool to go to. Like, if I had to pick an ideal place for Worlds to be this year, which isn't totally California. It was, well, the one that I went to in California wasn't Worlds. That was Mobile Open. We went to San Diego for that a couple years ago. I mean, I would go back to California. I'd be down for that. I would rather California than Atlanta, and I don't like California. No offense. And to be fair, California itself is beautiful. The weather was amazing. The scenery was great. All the homeless people and trash everywhere, not my cup of tea. Where do I live? I live in the middle of nowhere in Ohio. Why not California? Same thing. Homeless people, weirdos, tweakers walking around. We got our, don't get me wrong, we got our fair share of tweakers around here too. And trash on the streets. We don't have as many homeless people though. And I also don't live in the city. Thank God. I can't stand living in the city. Too many weirdos. Was that when you played against One Hive? No, that was a different one. So the one when we played against One Hive, that was the very first ever Mobile Open, and that was like, I think it was, that might have been actually Town Hall 12 was the max Town Hall back then. And then the one that I went to in San Diego, that was 2 years ago. So that would have been, I think, Town Hall 16 or 15, something like that. I think it was Town Hall 15. Yeah, because the year after that, we went to Worlds, and that was Town Hall 16, and then last year I went to Worlds, and that was Town Hall 17. Is it predominantly content creators that get invites? Not just content creators, but super creators. So you gotta be like in the top tier of their creator list. You're right next door in Indiana, nice. I've been to Indiana a few times. You live in India, so you don't know shit about California. No worries. And I'm sure there are nice places in California too. It's just, I think I just have a big problem with big cities. That's my thing. Because a lot of these big cities just become really trashy. They get full of homeless people. Everything's expensive like crazy. There's nowhere to park. I could gripe about it for a while. And the problem is the Clash Worlds is pretty much always going to be in a big city. Although I will say Helsinki wasn't too bad. I also didn't have to drive in Helsinki. Driving in Atlanta was crazy. I'm not used to that. It's also crazy to me, I don't know if anybody here is from Atlanta or Georgia or anything like that, but the fact that you have to pay for parking literally everywhere in the city was like a culture shock to me. I was not expecting that. I'm actually gonna just drop this in right here. Try to get all that cleaned up. I'll send these dragons in like this. Yeah, the only good thing about driving to Atlanta was the fact that I live streamed the whole drive there and back. That was kind of fun. It wasn't worth it, but it was fun. And if they were to do, if they were to have Worlds in the USA again in a different city, I might drive again, depending on where it's at. I don't know if I'd want to do like a cross-country drive. I probably wouldn't drive to Cali, because for me that'd be like a 2.5, 3 day drive. Assuming I didn't stop, which obviously I'd have to stop. You've been to Atlanta, hated it? I'm glad I'm not the only one. I've had people in chat fighting me on that. Apparently some people think I'm a crazy person for that take. Oops. Almost messed that up. There we go. Go give Cell a follow if you're not following already. She plays Clash of Clans and pretty much all the other Supercell games, I think. Or at least Clash Royale. That's basically all big cities, though, to be fair, yeah. It was a good time with friends and pretty good steak, that's true. Yeah, I would definitely do it again. Too bad they don't let us stream on the airplane. I just sit on the airplane and chat with people. Everybody else on the plane would get mad because I'm yapping. Yeah, fingers crossed that Supercell moves Worlds to Asia. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I was saying was it's not totally like a crazy idea for them to have Clash Worlds in Japan because they had Brawl Stars Championship in Japan a couple years ago. So it's not out of the realm of possibility. I think it's probably unlikely, but it's possible. But I will need an invite because that is a crazy expensive trip. I'm gonna have to double down on my language studies. What we got out of that CC? Okay. We go, everybody in. Let's freeze that sweeper, it's being annoying. I was about to pop the prince, but he's kind of facing in a dumb direction. That's better. That should do it. I agree, Mac Attack. There was one day where in Atlanta, I woke up in the hotel and there was some dude outside of the right outside my window screaming at the top of his lungs. He was upset with the white man, which I thought was hilarious, but it's like at the same time I'm also not going downstairs right now. But yeah, he was pretty upset about something. I think he stood out there for at least half an hour screaming at the top of his lungs about gibberish. The only thing I could clearly hear him say was like, "Down with the white man." It was like, I don't know what the white man did to this guy, but they fucked up. Japan would be pretty fun if they announce it early enough. Yeah, true. That's the other thing is they gotta announce it like soon. Would they do it in Japan? The cost would be crazy high, I think. Well, like I said, the only reason I think it's even a possibility is because they did Brawl Stars in Japan. But Brawl Stars is also a game with a higher income, so I don't know. I don't know if does Supercell have like a facility in Japan? Probably not. Oh, that didn't give me the results I was looking for. Obviously, I mean, if I'm being realistic, China would probably be more likely. I don't know what the logistics of doing it in China would be. But obviously, they're owned by Tencent, which is located in China, so they have offices in China. So they have offices in London, San Francisco, Seoul, and Shanghai. Which I was surprised when they announced it was going to be in the USA that they did it in Atlanta. Obviously, they did it in Atlanta because of DreamHack. But they do have the office in San Francisco. South Korea would be cool. I'd be down with that. Shanghai would be neat. London would be cool too, I guess. I mean, I'd be down to visit any place I've never been to, which would include all those cities. Loving the new series of new accounts. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, we've been a bit slow on the uploads. Obviously, those videos that just uploaded were a bit old, but hopefully we can get a little bit quicker with the uploads and get caught up to where we actually are on those accounts. But I appreciate you watching them. If it's international again, Finland is probably where they'll do it. Yeah, Finland's a high probability, which I thought the venue in Finland was pretty cool. Just you're taking a gamble when you get a taxi in Finland. Some of those taxi guys drive like crazy people. Buckle in. Seoul is fun, yeah. I think that'd be really cool to visit. Always fun starting a new account for sure, yeah. There's definitely a lot more that I want to get going with those accounts too. I think it'll be fun content for a while. I'd like to see it. Never been to Finland. I would like, if I were to go back to Finland, I would like to get a few extra days in to try and do more sightseeing, because I didn't really do any sightseeing when I was there before. And I didn't realize how short the days are in Finland in November. Like, it was getting dark super early. Basically, I don't know, it was like 5 or 6 hours of daylight, it seemed like. Maybe I'm crazy. But it wasn't much. But yeah, it got dark super early. I wanted to try to go up north and hike on some of those trails, maybe try to see northern lights. But I did not get around to trying to do that, unfortunately. So that's one of the things I'd like to do if I go back. That revenge tower didn't retarget. Scam. Pop the King's Ball. I have so many totems still. Not gonna get too carried away yet. We'll let these dragons on the right side make their way over there. Oh, okay, goodbye, baby dragon. Alright, there's a good totem spot. Let's pop the prince. Spam in all these little cleanup troops. They're not going to do a whole lot for us anyway. Yeah, that's easy 3. No worries. You never thought they would do it outside of the US. I never thought they would do it inside of the US. I mean, they're based out of Finland, and they usually do European venues. But we'll see. When did they announce it last year? It was... I don't think it was during the warm-up. I think it was like in the first golden ticket the first golden ticket tournament. Finland has a lot of history. It's near the Arctic Circle. Yeah. I was actually before I went over there, I was looking up some of their hiking trails they have up north. I just unfortunately didn't get to go see them. So I didn't have a lot of time when I was there outside of the Clash of Clans event. You'd have to be down for a nighttime adventure, which I'd have to do. This game needs a new air siege machine. There are no good air siege machines. The blimp is very specific on what it does, and the Stone Slammer sucks. Stone Slammer needs a big buff. It's the worst siege machine in the game. I would take a wall wrecker before I took a Stone Slammer. It always irritates me because the Stone Slammer always gets like 3 or 4 buildings, maybe 5 or 6 if you're super lucky, and then it opens up. But it never lasts very long. Which, I compare it to the Battle Drill. If you take a Battle Drill instead of a Stone Slammer, it's always going to get more value. I think if they made the battle or the Stone Slammer like an aerial battle drill to where it stunned defenses, it would be tremendously better. Around March, April. Oh yeah. Yeah, because here very soon, like literally any day now, they should be announcing the spring warm-up tournament. And then the month after that, so like mid to late March, they're going to announce the first golden ticket tournament. And I believe last year, around March, April, like you said, was the end of the first golden ticket tournament, is when they announced that it was going to be in Atlanta at DreamHack. So, just a few more months and we should know where it's going to be this year. Also, I am capped on Elixir, but I don't have any builders to do anything. Okay, there we go. We can finish this guy. So we can spend a little bit of this loot. Get some walls done. I'm way behind on walls on this account. How many do we have? It's probably a lot. I don't want to see. Where's it? 95. Okay. I knew it was going to be high. I was actually expecting it to be over 100 still. So it's not quite as bad as I thought, but pretty close. Alright, let's get something with gold. These are 12 million. Alright. Fair enough. Also do... Is this 25, 35 hours, so we can do 3 of these. That'll take 30 hours off of these upgrades. How many attacks are left? We gotta be close. Okay, 2 more. We are rank 2 right now. This is great background noise at work. Well, I appreciate you having me up for background noise. Hope you're having a good day at work. Alright, let's go. We'll just siege barracks at the top, that's fine. This guy's basically a Town Hall 16. Hasn't upgraded a whole lot. That angle these dragons take to that town hall is crazy. Or I guess to the multi, not to the town hall. Prince, I didn't realize we flew straight into the sweepers. That's neat. Not dropping these totems. I need to get them going. Might as well use them. House of Doggo's raid, that's right. Welcome in, Caden. Also, I haven't been seeing my follows pop up. Mochi and 43 Vab, thank you guys for the follows. You guys came in with the sell raid, I appreciate that. And welcome in, Caden. Hope you're having a good day. Good Friday. Thank goodness. I've had the worst week. I'm glad it's all coming to a close now. We had a big snowstorm and basically a deep freeze like 3 weeks ago that really screwed things up. Am I live on Twitch as well? Yeah, we're live on Twitch as well. We're live on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. All at the same time. And Twitch has the background music. Unfortunately, I can't send the background music to YouTube because it'll get copyright strike. We don't want that. He's got no crafted defense. Let's go Flame Flinger here. Getting a lot of raids today on Twitch too, which is very cool. I appreciate that support. Oh, okay, we got one sweeper, but not the important one. That's how it goes. It's alright, we'll roll through there real quick. Where's the clan castle? Did we deal with it already? Oh, there it is. I see it now. It's like I'm looking for it now. All the troops start coming out of it. Timing was pretty good. The prince, he did it again. I was trying to fire his ability through the town hall and he turned to the top. It still wasn't a terrible ability, but that wasn't quite what I was going for. I need to keep dropping totems in, tank this damage. Reset these Inferno Towers, that's all my totems now. Where's my king? Why is he inside of the base, brother? Music doesn't run to YouTube? No. No, we can't have that. It did one day. And it makes me paranoid because I accidentally had my desktop audio on. Because of Expedition 33. And my YouTube was freaking out. The king's stuck? Yeah, king's getting stuck. Big idiot. Hey, Scotland, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. You are 816 from YouTube. Gotcha, gotcha. You got the VOD to remove it from the stream? Oh, I see. Yeah, don't they have like AI tools to do that now? They're getting real fancy with it. But I ended one stream, and I started getting emails and alerts, and it's like, your live stream is being hidden. Copyright, copyright. It's like, what's going on? Yo, Scott with the Prime sub. Thank you so much for that support, Scott. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I hope so, because I get lost trying to fix it. Were you not able to get your audio set up to where it doesn't go there? So if you still have, if you still need some help with that, I'm down to take a look if you want. Up to you. What are my thoughts on mass throwers? They are OP. They are very strong and they work well. So if you need something that gives you 3 stars, it's a good way to go. For me personally, I'm not a big fan of mass spam attacks. Oh wait, I just realized we're out of ranked attacks now. Mass spam attacks like that aren't really my cup of tea. I know I'm kind of using a spammy army, so it seems a bit silly. But it's a little less spammy. I don't like having everything down all at the start of the attack. You got it all squared, just took you time and bothering you to figure it out. Hey, you could never be a bother, Mr. Jethro. Why am I getting one of these to give me gold, but not the others? That's odd. Oh, it's because this one's upgraded and the others aren't. That's why. I keep forgetting I'm not on my main account. It is a loud truck. Oh, what the hell? There's 2 semis going down the road and one's passing the other. That's a bold move. That's why it was so loud. This is not a good road to be passing semis on with another semi. You don't need no head-on collisions outside of my house. No, thank you. Bold strategy, Cotton, yeah. Because this is a busy-ass road, and it's only 2 lanes. He's in a hurry to get his delivery done, I guess. Alright, oh. No, we're gonna do a few of these attacks, and then we'll probably wrap up for the day. But yeah, like I said, I got a lot of my IRL issues kind of squared away and things are sorted out, so we should be back to regular streams now. Do I live in a suburb area? No, I live outside of the city. So it's pretty rural. But I do live next to a highway and a main route. So like the street I live on's a main route and then there's a highway not far from here. Not to dox myself. But that's why the road's so busy out here. Gets a lot of traffic. Back to work. See you again soon. Sounds good, Scott. We'll be live again tomorrow. A hype train. Wait, that's random. Why'd the hype train just now start? Scott did the prime sub 3 minutes ago. A little late to the party. But we got a hype train now. That's neat. You believe spam attacks are good since as they allow longtime veterans of the game to continue having fun? Oh yeah, I agree. I have no issues with the spam attacks. Like I don't look down on people for using it. I know there are some people out there like that. I've had people bully me over the years for using certain strategies. But no, I say if it works, use it. Get your 3 stars. Don't feel bad about any 3-star strategy. I think people who pick on others because they're using a certain thing is crazy. Should you max out your spiky or start upgrading your horse stick? That's a good question. On one hand, we know the spiky ball is really good. On the other hand, the horse stick also looks like it's going to be really good, but it honestly is a bit too early for me to say for sure. So I'm not sure. I don't want to say one way or the other and be wrong, you know? Maybe what you need to do is get some of the kebab. What did I just click on? Oh. Okay, anyway. Get the kebabs or whatever these things are so that you can have them at max level and give them a few tries and see which one you like better. That might be the best way to do it. Because you can get these pretty easily. There's quite a few of them in here. But yeah, we'll do a few attacks on this account and then I'm probably going to head out for today. But yeah, like I was saying, a lot of the BS I was working on this week is done with. So we'll be live again tomorrow. We should be live pretty regularly. And I'm going to do a God of War marathon stream soon. I just need to pick a day to start it. The spiky might work with the horse stick. Maybe. I guess it depends on what exactly you're doing with it. But I I feel like the giant gauntlet's going to be the better pairing with the horse stick, just because it gives the king a lot of tankiness and keeps him alive for longer. But of course, if you get your spiky ball in there, it's also going to just do a bunch of damage, maybe knock a few buildings down. Alright, let's do some hog attacks before we wrap up the stream for the day. We're in rank 26. I haven't done hits in here for a little while. Let's see. Oh, we got a Town Hall 18 opponent. Interesting. Let's go over here with the RC. If we get a new Hog Rider level in the next update for Town Hall 18, I will be very happy. I love Hog Rider attacks. And honestly, this army here almost works perfectly at Town Hall 18. It's just a little bit weaker than my Dragon army, otherwise I would use it. But my hit rate with this is just a little bit worse. Oh, okay. I was going to say, we need to get that Fire Spitter. We did get it. Good stuff. Alright, everybody's moving in. Where's that CC at? Oh, it's clear down here. Let's lure that. It's a bunch of furnaces. Easy. I forgot to put my Apprentice Warden in. Go, little buddy, go! Help your friends. And let's start the hogs from here. Queen's ability. Let's overgrowth this for now. Here. Let's see. Hey, thank you for the bit, Cell. Appreciate that. I just saw the giant dog head pop up to the left. I didn't realize the enemy king was... Is that what that was? I don't even know. Should be good to go here, though. RC can pretty much finish up what's left. Oh, the Expo is going to kill my cleanup. Nice. Oh, I still have 2 invis. Probably shouldn't have used that one there. Killed all my cleanup. That's fine, though. We got him. We got him. Germany is still using RC drag without much epics upgraded. That's good. At least it's working for you. But yeah, the whole epic equipment thing's not ideal. Alright. Let's do one more before we wrap up, and then this is where we'll pick up again tomorrow. And tomorrow will be a bit of a longer stream as well. Because we're going to do even more Clash, and we'll probably get back into some Expedition 33 tomorrow, too. Wrong hero. Start with the RC on this one. There's a hole. Let's use it. I should have just back-to-back invis. We wouldn't have lost the Fox there. Oof. That's good. Oh, look at that CC. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to drop the invis on the king. I got butterfingers. Alright, let's just pop his ability here. That's fine. Alright, let's cover that. Good spot for a heal. Lots of bombs. And we are cruising. Oh, I was gonna say, what's the RC going after? I didn't realize there was a builder out there. Whoops. It's alright, it's fine. That tornado expire before we pop that RC's ability. Otherwise, we just got a circle of pigs. GG. Another one for you. Oh, you got ads. I'll wait till that's over. You got ads. Rip. Was there a gift sub? It says the hype train completed. Contributed a total of 1 gift sub and 10 bits. Is it counting the Prime as a gifted sub? I guess so. 'Cause that's the only sub we got, as far as I know. If there's one I missed, let me know. Hey, we got a star bonus. Alright, it looks like the ad should be wrapping up. And I think the ad break is over. Let me know if you're back with me. Another one for you, MM or Rocket first for the Meteor Golem, both at 26 right now. MM or Rocket? What is MM? I can figure it out. Well, the Rocket Spear, I'm assuming, is for the Royal Champion, right? Or am I confused? What is that, Meteor Staff? I'm confused what you're asking. I didn't answer yet. I saw you were in an ad, so I waited. But what is MM? I'm assuming Rocket Spear is the other one. But I'm blanking. Oh, Magic Mirror. Okay. I should have been able to figure that out. If you're going to use the Rocket Spear, it's really good. But honestly, so is the Mirror. So that's another tough one. I would have to go... I guess it kind of depends on what strategy you run the most. If you're not using giant arrows, the Magic Mirror is a good way to go. Because the giant, or I guess the action figure, paired with the Magic Mirror is insanely good. But the Rocket Spear is also really good. Usually let Queen go into the core. You'd probably be better off with the Mirror then. Because for the Queen, like, she doesn't have a lot of other options that are insanely good. The action figure and the Mirror, and then the giant arrow are her 3 best equipments by far. For the Royal Champion, the Rocket Spear is really good. You basically have to have the Electro Boots because they're the best equipment in the game. But the Haste is really good, the Hog Puppet's really good, so she's got other options. So I'd say probably Mirror and then Rocket Spear, unless you really want to use Rocket Spear. Where do you think is the best place to dump your ore? Stick Horse, Frosted Flake, or Heroic Torch? Or hold on to it and see how the meta develops? Well, I would say hold on to it unless you're getting, like, capped. If you're getting capped, you want to kind of dump it somewhere. That way you can keep building it up and then it's not going to waste. But out of those 3, I'd say Stick Horse is probably the best way to go. I don't see anything coming from the Frosted Flake anytime soon. I was using it I think a couple streams ago, and it was kind of underwhelming even at max level. So yeah, I think Stick Horse, and then Torch. Which this account's got so much work to do. There's so many of these equipments that are not leveled up. I've got a lot of work to do on this account. Oh my goodness. It's basically just a free spell, yeah. I wasn't super impressed with it. And it wears off really fast. Or at least it felt like it did in the attack. The RC wasn't really able to utilize it. Alright, let's see who's live. I'm going to wrap things up there for today. I apologize for a bit of a short stream. But like I said, we'll be on for a longer stream tomorrow. I just wanted to get back on, get back into the groove of things, and get our schedule back on track. Because I've been missing for almost a week now. Let's see who's live. Coco's live. She's not usually streaming. At the same time as me, I mean. Yeah, I think we're going to raid over to Coco over on Twitch. For those of you on YouTube and Kick, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream there. I appreciate you hanging